Welcome to the News Brief, your essential update on current events. Today, we delve into a defining moment in American politics, the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. This isn't just a political stalemate, it's a profound disruption affecting countless lives and vital government functions. For weeks, the nation has watched as Washington grappled with an impasse that has brought large parts of the federal government to a grinding halt. We're talking about an unprecedented period where fundamental services have been curtailed, and the very stability of federal operations has been called into question. Over 800,000 dedicated federal employees have been caught in the crossfire, working without pay or furloughed, wondering when their next paycheck will arrive. The ripple effects are vast, touching everything from airport security to scientific research and casting a long shadow over the economy. This isn't just about statistics, it's about the everyday Americans who rely on these services and those who provide them. We'll explore how we got here and what it means for the nation. At the heart of this record-breaking shutdown lies a deeply entrenched dispute over border security. President Trump has steadfastly demanded $5.7 billion in funding for the construction of a physical barrier along the U.S.-Mexico border, a central promise from his presidential campaign. This demand has been the non-negotiable point of contention. On the other side, congressional Democrats, led by Speaker Nancy Pelosi, have equally steadfastly rejected this funding, arguing that a wall is an inefficient and ineffective solution to border security, preferring instead a more comprehensive approach involving technology, personnel, and improved infrastructure. This isn't merely a disagreement on policy, it's a fundamental clash of ideologies and priorities, making compromise exceptionally difficult. Both sides have dug in, believing they hold the moral and political high ground, leaving no apparent middle ground for negotiation. The result? A political deadlock with severe consequences for the nation. While politicians debate in Washington, the real impact of the shutdown is felt by millions of Americans across the country. We've seen hundreds of thousands of federal workers, from TSA agents to IRS employees, working without pay or furloughed entirely. Imagine the stress of not knowing when your next paycheck will arrive or how you'll pay your bills, all while still being expected to perform critical duties. This isn't abstract, it's families struggling to make ends meet, facing difficult choices about food, rent, and childcare. Beyond federal employees, the disruption of essential services has been significant. Airport security lines lengthened, national parks faced closures and maintenance issues, and the processing of tax returns and small business loans was delayed. Economists have estimated the shutdown has cost the U.S. economy billions of dollars, eroding GDP and consumer confidence with each passing day. The human cost and the economic toll are staggering. While government shutdowns are not entirely new to the American political landscape, the current impasse stands out as truly unprecedented. It has surpassed the previous longest record set by the 1995-96 shutdown under President Clinton, which lasted 21 days, and the more recent 2013 shutdown. Each of these past events, while disruptive, eventually found a resolution. What makes this current situation different is the depth of the partisan divide, which seems to have grown more entrenched and less willing to yield. The political climate has become so polarized that finding common ground for negotiation feels increasingly challenging. As days turn into weeks, the question shifts from if it will end to how it will end, and what long-term damage this deep partisan rift will inflict on the American political process. We're witnessing a test of institutional resilience and the capacity for compromise. As we look ahead, the implications of this protracted shutdown extend far beyond immediate financial costs and disrupted services. This event has undoubtedly eroded public trust in government, raising serious questions about its ability to function effectively and serve its citizens. The morale of the federal workforce, the very backbone of our government, has been significantly weakened, potentially leading to long-term challenges in recruitment and retention. This crisis underscores a deepening political divide, where ideological purity often triumphs pragmatic governance. It highlights the urgent need for bipartisan compromise and structural reforms that could prevent such paralyzing stalemates in the future. Moving forward, the challenge for American leadership will be not just to reopen the government, but to rebuild trust, heal divisions, and reestablish a functional dialogue for the sake of the nation.